6 tips for saving your marriage. Marriage is a huge commitment. Those who are happily married say that it is well worth the sacrifice to get all the companionship and love. But it's no secret that marriages can be tested by the various trials of life. If you find that you would love to proof your marriage from divorce, then this video is just for you. And if you want to get married, this video is also for you. It's better to learn beforehand than after the fact, because marriage is meant to last a lifetime and you should know how to perform relationship CPR. This video is brought to you by GoMarry.com, the biggest marriage-only relationship service. Don't waste time dating insincere people. Find your perfect husband or wife to start your family right now. So you think that you're all alone in the marriage. You've come to feel that your days in love are beginning to end. The good news is that couples can fall in and out of love for the rest of their lives too. You don't need to get a divorce and find a new person to court. You can follow the following tips to revitalize the spark. Number 1. Adjust your mentality. You might find this simple step is the least laborious. You can work to make your expectations of your feelings in love with reality. Most couples report that the honeymoon phase is over after a couple of years, and yet some people still expect it to last for a lifetime. Instead of feeling worried and panicked when your feelings fade, remember that it is a normal process. Soon after, other feelings such as endearment, comfort, peace, and familiarity sink in. And the top one of the list is the feeling that you're at home when with your partner. Making these feelings last isn't effort at all. In fact, they're just a natural perk of getting hitched. Number 2. Give love to get love. You might find that you wish your partner did those sweet things that they did before. For example, they used to smile at you and look at you in such a way that would make your heart melt. You wish you could remember the time they ran into doors because of you. Literally. They were just that in love. Well, instead of saying to them, "Why don't you look at me like you used to?" then you can try to do those things that used to melt their heart. They were probably an action you did or a personality trait. For example, maybe you were always sweet to their parents. You can try doing those same kinds of things like offering to cut the parents' lawn. Sometimes, these actions can really spark the romance again. Number 3. Communicate in large measures. If you're fighting with your spouse, the last place you two will probably be seen at is a coffee shop holding hands and chatting. That might not be a next logical step depending on where you two are at, but try to even make small efforts. They will probably be you taking the time to ask questions and see if your spouse wants to talk. It might be all listening on your part at first, but the conversations will start flowing again eventually. Number 4. Don't make a mistake you can't come back from. Yes, you probably guessed what type of blunder this might be. Don't start up an emotional affair with somebody else. You may not have crossed the line yet, but it is in the works. Also, you're less likely to resolve the issues in your marriage if you're already starting to get the butterflies with somebody else. Your problems need to be reserved for a chat with your partner. Keep finding a time to get your coffee on with your spouse. Don't settle for second best or just plain appealing temptation. If you do the right action, you will not have anything to regret later. Number 5. Take care of all the basics. Even if you are not feeling the love, you can still do other tasks. One of the main responsibilities you have is to keep your lives afloat. And since you are joined in engaging in a partnership, do your part. You can still make sure that your life doesn't fall completely to shreds in the wayside. You might not see a solution in sight, but there is one. One of the great things about GoMarry.com is that you meet quality men and women. You know that if you marry someone with high standards for their life, you can at least please them later by being hardworking and industrious. There is nothing better in tough times for your partner to still feel like there will be food on the table and that you'll actually go to your job. Number 6. Maintain a hopeful disposition. Rocky patches can be tough. Both parties are suffering to some extreme. You might feel that you should just give up and forget it all, but that's not a great reality. You need to buck up and hope for the best. You cannot control the actions of others, even a partner, but you can prevent yourself from losing hope. That hope will carry you through the times when you hear the tough ticket words. It's actually easier on your body to hope until there isn't any hope. When people lose hope, their lives lose meaning. You can also hope for a good future, even if it ends up not working out. One of the best ways to fail-proof a marriage is to make sure you meet a marriage-minded individual. You'll need to find someone who has the same end goal as you. On GoMarry.com, there are plenty of men and women who have already decided that they are ready for a lifetime commitment. What are you waiting for anyway? Get proactive in the process and head on over to GoMarry.com to start building a relationship with a like-minded person. You'll be surprised at the sheer quality of the candidates who frequent this site. Well, they usually get snatched up pretty fast, so make sure you head over today. GoMarry.com is better than a dating site. We are a marriage relationship service for people who want to get married and start a family of their own. Join us now and discover potentially millions of like-minded individuals looking to build their meaningful relationships with us.